Hello everybody. So my mom grabbed my camera the other day when she was shooting she was shooting a video with my camera, but she was making a cooking video. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, today I'm going to make bran muffins. So the first thing you do is get all your ingredients. Your baking powder, your soda, your milk, your salt. I like raisins, the oil, the brown sugar, and here's hiding is the vanilla extract. And of course, 1 egg. Now, we'll be back in a few minutes to put all this stuff together into these pans. Okay, back in a second. And here we have 1.5 cups of bran, 1 cup of milk. I'm going to put that milk, let's see if I can hold the camera. Sure, why not? Into the bran. Well, let's see, I should have got myself a spoon out, but that's okay. Stir it up. And there you have it, the bran and the milk. So let it sit there for a good 5, maybe 6 minutes. You know, let your oven preheat. Get all the other ingredients out, which I've already done, but just make sure that you get all the ingredients out. Like your baking soda, your baking powder, your brown sugar. Look at my bear. Rawr. You know, and if you like raisins, of course, always make sure you have eggs. And get your measuring cups out. You know, be ready. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Hi, remember I was going to make bran muffins? Well, as I let it sit for 5 minutes, I could smell something awful. So I thought, well, look at the bran bag that I bought at the store a while back and have a look at the date. 2016. It's 2017 right now. So I'll have to go to the store now and throw all this out. Oh well, shit happens. So I'll be back and I'm going to make oatmeal muffins, I hope.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back. Remember I was going to make bran muffins and the bran just smelled. It was over, the expiration date was just way past. So now I'm going to make oatmeal muffins. So you got your milk, and what I do with the oatmeal muffins, I put in, if you had some honey in the house, it'd be great. But all I've got is like maple syrup stuff. And of course you got to have your flour and your baking powder, your white sugar, your salt, your eggs. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is, of course, turn the oven on. But I always put some margarine with a paper towel. See the paper towel there? And there's the margarine, or butter, or whatever you have. But margarine is probably better. And just margarine the pans. Okay, let's get on with the next. Okay, we have put 1 cup of oatmeal into the bowl. Now I'm going to put in 1 cup of milk. Now what we need to do is stir it and just let it sit there. Just like that. No big deal. But that's got to sit there for about 15 minutes. So we'll be back. Okay, now over here is the oatmeal and the milk. Remember, we're making oatmeal raisin muffins. Now over here, we're going to have 1 cup of flour. Okay, we'll be right back. And next, we are going to put in 1/3 of a cup of sugar. And then we put in 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Now, remember, we got the oatmeal and the milk setting for 15 minutes. It hasn't quite been 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do now, like I said, remember I mentioned honey, if you had honey in the house? I would put in 1 tablespoon of honey. But as I said, I only have the table syrup. So I'm about to do that now. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It's in there. And now we're going to put the 1 egg into the oatmeal mixture. And there it is. Now we just got to stir it up. Well, there's the egg all mixed up. I'll do better than that. I'm just I have to put 1/4 cup of oil in there. And that's what we're going to do next. And there goes the oil. You can mix it up with a spoon or a fork. Here comes my favorite, the raisins. Oh, you can put 1/2 cup. I put close to 3/4 cup. And what you do is you just put it into the oatmeal mixture. And there's what it looks like with the raisins in it. Now the next big and last step that we have to do is, see the dry ingredients have to go in there. So what I do is I put a little bit at a time. Okay, now I'm going to have to stop the camera and get a fork and spoon and stir it up. And here's what it looks like when you got it half stirred up with the dry and the wet ingredients. Now I'm going to take the time to make it look like muffins in a few seconds, and here we go. Okay, there it is all mixed up, like the flour is mixed up. And then we're going to put it into the pan. I just start putting in 1. So let's just magic camera and let it go faster. Okay, here we go. And there you have it. It made exactly 12. And we're going to come back and see how, oh wait a minute, I got to go see how long it's going to take. Hang. Okay, now we're going to put them in the oven for approximately 20 to 25 minutes. What I do is I put them in for about 15 and check, because every oven is different. Now when you got all that time to waste and wait for them to cook, hey, come on, clean your mess up. Okay, back in a minute. Your muffins are in the oven, so while they're in the oven, think about something like, hey, when the muffins come out, I'm going to need oven mitts, toothpicks to check and see if they're done. So let's hold on to our shirts and see what happens, and let's hope they turn out. Yum, yum, yum. And there you have it. I only put them in for 15 minutes, and I just poked them with a toothpick, and they seem to be done. So let's get them out of the oven. There you have it, out of the oven. Let them cool for, 4 minutes maybe, and put them on the plate over there. And then we get to eat them. Well, I guess we gotta wait for the family to come home, I suppose, but they won't miss if I had one, would they? Maybe that one, or that one, or that one. They won't miss it. Maybe that one. Look at the raisins. They look so yummy. And let's let them cool for, a few minutes. Take them out and see what they look like inside. And remember I told you to clean up when the muffins were in the oven? Like, I mean clean up. I mean do the dishes. Well, I never. And there you have it. Some people cool their muffins on top of the muffin tin. Some people cool them like that. Whichever you prefer. Like I say, we'll be back shortly to see what they look like inside. I'm sure they're tasty. And there you have it. I just cut my muffin in half. Put some margarine on it. And what I like to have with my muffin is a nice cold glass of milk. Well, now I gotta eat it. I'll be back. Well, I just ate half a muffin, and man, was it ever good. A little bit of my milk is gone even. Another idea, after you make the muffins, or anything you make, whether you make a pie or a loaf, well, let's hope they last till dinner. Okay, I hope you enjoy them. Thank you.